Hey everybody,
Hello, welcome to Cooking with Mo and Deb.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Deb.
And have you seen my muffin pan, my muffin pan, my muffin pan? What am I going to do with this muffin pan?
Good question.
You may be asking. We are making some yummy, on-the-go breakfast egg bites. These are supposed to be like the Starbucks egg bites, where you go by, you say, hey, I need some protein in my body, and give me one of those egg bites, and they're yummy, delicious.
And you can actually freeze these. They can be left in the freezer so that
Yes.
throughout the week, you can take them out of the freezer the night before, have them unthawed, ready to go, eat right then, or take with you to work or whatever you gotta do.
Just grab it, put it in the microwave, heat it up, go down the
Grab
road.
it and go.
So Deb is cutting up some onion and some green bell pepper, and we decided we wanted to add that to ours.
So part of the recipe says you can add a toppings.
Whatever
If
you
you
want.
want to add some mushrooms, some jalapenos, different things. Change out the cheese, which we're going to tell you what we're going to use. But you can do just about
All
anything you
those
want to
things.
with these.
We are using turkey bacon, which we fixed in the microwave. We're trying to be a little healthier, so we're trying to cut down on fat and calories and all those things where we can. So we're using turkey bacon. We have how do you say this?
I think it's Gruyere
cheese.
Gruyere.
Gruyere cheese. We have some
Cottage cheese.
cottage cheese.
And it takes 8 eggs.
And 8 eggs, y'all. These are farm-raised eggs, and they are kind of orangey. They're not even yellow, they're orange, but they're so yummy.
We actually cook the bacon in the microwave. You can cook it on the stovetop if you want, however
Yep.
you like. But we're going to chop up this bacon. I'm just going to cut it with my knife. Just get it a little bit smaller. I think we fixed 5 pieces. You don't need a whole lot because we're going to just put this into the muffin pan.
Yeah. So one thing that we're gonna do is something I have never done before. Deb, have you ever done
I
this?
have,
What's
no,
it
I
called?
have sous vide. We're going to
Okay.
sous vide cooking.
We're gonna sous vide. I've never even heard that phrase until I read this recipe, and I was like, what is that? What are they talking about? So we're taking this is a cake pan, but we're taking that, we're gonna pour it full of boiling water. And then when we get our muffin cups, I started to say muffin tops. When we get our when we get our muffin cups, not our muffin tops. But I do have one of those. Filled, we're gonna put that down in that boiling water, and that's how we bake it for 30 minutes.
And what does that do to it? What do we read about?
It makes them
Creamier, yes.
creamier, and just gives it a good texture. If you've ever had one of those from Starbucks, you'll know what that's talking about.
So the first thing you're going to do is spray your muffin
I
pan.
can do that. I'm gonna spray my muffin pan, my muffin pan, my muffin pan. And I'm trying not to get it on the edges. You know why?
Why?
Because it makes it gummy. And I don't like it to be gummy.
And then the second thing you're going to do is to put some of your bacon into the wells on your muffin pan.
Muffin pan.
Or your sausage, whatever protein you desire.
Do we put it all in there, or do we?
Well, we made 5 pieces. Let me read it and make sure.
Okay, we might need some later.
Well, we've cooked the bacon and we've drained it and let it set aside. Grease your pan and divide bacon among the muffin tins. So
Okay.
yes,
Use it all.
all of it.
We may not. Just
I
because.
think we got plenty.
Think so. We don't want it to be all about the bacon.
You're right. We've done a lot of good stuff. going
Okay.
on. All right. There's your bacon.
Okay, so there's our bacon. Now, next, let me do
You gotta
this.
go back up to the.
Okay, all right. So here's our next step. We have here a blender. Voila. This blender has not been used in years, but I'm going to use it
Oh,
today.
you sure it's gonna work?
Yeah, we're pretty sure. We hope so anyway. We're going to add our cottage cheese.
It's 1 cup of cottage cheese.
Here it go, going in. Then we're gonna add our 1 cup of gruyere.
Oh, I haven't gurred it.
Okay, do we add this right now too? These?
I think we're going to sprinkle those in.
Okay.
Let me grate some cheese.
Okay. Yep's gonna grate this gruyere.
I'm thinking it's gruyere.
Do y'all like turkey bacon? I love turkey bacon. I love
It's a
regular
little bit
bacon.
drier, don't you think, than
It
the
is.
bacon?
Mm-hmm. It is.
It doesn't at all have the fat, which turkey does not. So it's 1 cup of gruyere cheese. So this is going to go into the blender also?
Yes.
Okay.
And then 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. I thought that was a little odd. Hand me that cornstarch. Thank you. But maybe that is what gives them that almost translucent look. I don't know. Here goes 1 tablespoon into the blender.
Have you got another 1 cup measuring cup?
I think so. There you go, Dan. All right, and then 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
There's 1 cup of cheese.
There's an 8, so I'll do 2 of these. 1, 2. What would we do without sound effects in the kitchen?
You have a lot more than I do.
Yes. I always have to be making some sort of noise. Just ask my
She
brothers
doesn't
and
like the
sisters.
quiet at all.
All right. So here I go. I'm going to go blend this, and Deb can be reading what's next.
Okay, so after she blends that, we're going to add the eggs. She's also going to add the eggs. Did you realize that?
Do I add them right now?
Add the cheese, cornstarch, salt to the blender, blend on high until combined and creamy, and then add eggs and blend just until combined.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So I've already, as my son says, splatted 8
What?
eggs. Splat. He called it splat
Oh, that's funny.
when he was little. We cracked in 8 eggs and went ahead and whisked them together. Got that ready.
This is going to be loud.
Ooh, it's loud. I think the blender is going to make it really good and creamy. And these are just little egg bites. They're not even going to be a whole big muffin pan full. So the blender is going to help get it really good and creamy and airy.
I was smart. I turned off my phone.
Oh, so maybe you can't hear the noise that I can hear. This is pretty loud. So we're going to add the eggs next. Okay. You know, I have a mixture just almost like that.
The Ninja.
It is. It's a Ninja, but hers is red. Mine's black. Okay. I'm going to carry the eggs over to the blender.
Let me see if I got it creamy enough.
Let's show it to you before we put the eggs in.
It looks pretty creamy, y'all.
Because it was cottage cheese. You know how cottage cheese does.
Yeah, looks like creamy. Looks
Looks
like ice
good.
cream.
It does. Looks
Doesn't
good.
smell like ice cream.
So now we're going to add in the eggs. And let me see what it says about the extra toppings. Try out different flavors and mix-ins like cold cuts and veggies. So I think we're just going to put our extras, which is the onions and peppers, we're just going to drop them into our cups after we put in our eggs.
I think that's a great idea, Dee.
Yeah. It says don't over mix. Let me read that to you. Don't over blend the mixture. Blend on high until well combined and creamy. So you don't want to over blend. Just get it all mixed in. And you can store the leftovers in the fridge for 5 days, or you can freeze them for up to 2 months. So when you take it out of the fridge, you're gonna you can eat it cold if you want, or if you want to reheat it in the microwave for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Did that do it?
Yeah, I think so, dear.
So what my suggestion here next is, we have our large pan, is to put some of our warmed water into the pan first.
Mm-hmm.
So and then we'll pour into the muffin. So that's what I'm gonna do, is pour
that's
in.
a good idea.
This is boiling water, it's very hot. So I'm gonna pour it here into.
And it's got to come up over the cup, so use that whole pan. I know, seems like a lot.
Okay, now we're gonna add that muffin pan to here. These are gonna be kind of thin. You don't wanna fill up your cups all the way to the top. Make them kind of thin.
Okay, this looks really good.
Now we're
y'all.
gonna pour in. That's what
I
good.
don't think I over blended it or anything.
Yeah.
And I make sure I get it all off the edge.
So the sous vide process has to do with the water helping to cook the mixture, and look how creamy it looks.
About like that, Dan?
Yeah, that's as much as I would do. So if you have, we'll see how, if this overfills, I mean, if we have more than this 12 or not, but if you do, you just make another pan full.
Oh boy. More is better.
More.
They're gonna be good, y'all.
I think so. And if you have extra toppings, well, you're gonna add them at the end.
Like he said, well, you're gonna add them at the end. Well, I'm dripping over here.
A few peppers and a few onions into each.
I think that would be yummy. You got a few, more than a few on mine. I like a lot.
You like a lot of peppers and onions?
I do.
Yeah, this is gonna be it'd be nice to have a quick and easy breakfast to grab as you go out the door. You don't have to worry about cooking anything. Sometimes just thinking about it in the mornings, just can't hardly stand the thought of figuring out what to make. Takes the thought process out of it.
Makes it a lot easier.
Yes, sometimes that's nice.
My mama used to make my daddy sausage biscuits and freeze them. And that's why he would grab a little freezer bag with those in it and stick it in the microwave, and off he went to work. Look at that now. Something's missing. Do we need more cheese?
Well, we put cheese in it, but it's up to you. Remember, we blended it. Do you want more cheese on top?
Let's add just a little bit since you got that.
Since it's all cut up. You do that. I'm going to read and make sure that we've done everything.
Since we've got it grated already, let's go ahead and top it off with a little bit of this cheese. A little bit of cheese, please.
Okay, we've done everything. So you're going to carry this carefully over to your oven.
You're going to carry this carefully, or am I going to carry this carefully?
Remembering that you have hot boiling water in the bottom of your pan.
And guess what? The pan's hot too, so here we go. If you'll open that, Deb, I'll carry it over.
Okay, I've got the oven open and waiting.
And what's that oven set on?
I think it's 300, but let me
300
confirm.
degrees.
300, yes. And it's going into the oven at 300 for how many minutes? Oh my, does it say 1 hour?
I don't doubt it. Does it say 1 hour?
It does.
Okay, y'all.
1 hour. Oh,
An hour later.
we'll see how these taste.
They're gonna be good, I can tell you that.
I think so. All right, we'll be back
Stay
later.
tuned.
Upon further review,
Correction.
in that we find that it says cook for 30 minutes,
So maybe the hour was the prep time.
but it says it don't add up. But anyway,
It don't add up. Somebody didn't do the math. I hope this is not an AI recipe. We're in trouble if it is. But we're going to find out. But after 30 minutes, you're going to take it out and check them, I guess.
Yes. And
So 30 minutes. We'll see you in 30 minutes.
See ya.
Hey, y'all. Our Copycat Starburst, not Starburst, Starbucks.
Yeah, we're getting tired.
Our Copycat Starbucks egg bites are out of the oven. And look, y'all, ain't they pretty? Look at those, yum. Oh,
We haven't tried them yet, but they really do. Just looking at them, look
they're so
even
pretty.
creamier. You know,
I love it.
See how the from the side they look kind of they look pretty.
I can't wait to try one.
Let's try
What
one.
do you think we're gonna try?
Oh, we can, yeah. Okay.
Oh wow, they're so light and fluffy.
Yeah.
They're so fluffy.
Mm.
Oh my
That's
word.
what they look like on the inside.
Mmm. Mm-mm-mm.
Wow.
They're better than Starbucks. You know why? Because they didn't cost $6.
Better than the bugs, y'all. You gotta have. These are so good.
I love them. And that little technique we used with the hot boiling water,
Sous vide.
what she said, that worked great.
Wow. Okay.
It's a good breakfast in the morning.
Make you some egg bites for breakfast, y'all.
They're good. See y'all later.